Howdy, Possum Patty here, and it is Trash Tuesday. And you know I have my mini trashies that are so much fun to work in, the little tiny trashies. Save your small scraps for that. And I have my major trashy that I am still working in. Also lots of fun. But today I'm going to be working in my Nutty Trashy. And I also made this with a lot of trash. As you can see, some scraps of paper in here also. Packaging. So in my Nutty Trashy, I'm putting all the sweet and salty nuts that are in my life. And I have so far Dolores J. Rush and one of her art dolls. And I have Linda D. from Linda's Mixed Up Mess. And she sent me this collage with the gecko. And I have this in a pocket. And I know that it is way tall for this journal. So that makes it a little bit nutty. Look how tall it is. And she's peeking out the top. I love it. I love it with her peeking out the top of the journal. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to cut down the wonderful collage that she made. She is so good at collages. Let me do a shout out. Okay, I'm doing a shout out today for Linda D at Linda's Mixed Up Mess, and I will link her channel below. But let's get over to the table because I've been saving a few things to put in here. Okay, a new mess on the desk. I knew I had saved some nut pictures, and this came from the Costco thing I'm using for a glue book. So I usually turn a page and then glue, and then turn a page and then glue. And I turned the page and there was all these nuts. And I should have known that because the cover says get the scoop on the nuts. So I was cutting out these pictures of some nuts. I figured I could use these in the Nutty Journal. And then this one said, a family of nuts. So you know I had to pick that one. And then I had these nut thins. These are crackers made from almond nut flour. And then I had this chock full of nuts coffee label, Mr. Possum's coffee. I said that's good, save that. And then today Mr. Possum finished his bag of pistachio nuts, and I said, oh, I need that, and I grabbed it quick. I rinsed it out a little bit because it was all salty, still wet in there. I gotta dry that. I got a towel here somewhere. Well, I might cut it open. If I cut it open, it'll be easier to dry. TT's here, if you can see her little paws. She's being pesty today. So, big mess. Okay, so I went to get one of these big bags to start a new Nutty file. So all these things can go in the Nutty file, so I don't have to go searching for them everywhere. But today, I'm definitely going to use a family of nuts. I'm going to put that aside. And I may use some more of these pictures, but I'm not going to use everything because you got to save some stuff for some more nuts, because there's always going to be some nuts in your life. So that's in the bag. I can throw that down there now. Okay, so I've got a family of nuts. So, yeah, it's going to use the family picture today, and I can do that because, you know, some other people were telling me this too, that, you know, their family doesn't watch their videos. And if your family watches your video, you're lucky, because I have a big family and I don't think anybody watches my videos, so I could journal about them all I want. Well, the other day, I asked my sister a question. You know, I sent her a little text message, and this was the answer she gave me. And, you know, no words, just this expression. And to me, this says, duh. I thought this was so funny. So, yeah. So I just printed this out on some of this Pen and Gear matte finish photo cardstock. And I'm just going to, since this is a trashy journal, we don't have to worry about cutting. We can rip. Now sometimes this matte photo cardstock paper at Walmart, it has a hard time going through the printer. I don't know why. And it doesn't rip very nicely, but that's okay. This is for the trashy, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, the printer just doesn't seem to want to grab it and send it through. So sometimes I have to put a couple pieces of regular cardstock behind it to get it going. And that seemed to work today. Wow, she really wants my attention today. So the pages in this journal are not very big. Sorry for the noise. Mr. Possum is mowing. Not that the lawn needs to be mowed anymore, but kind of chops up the leaves and blows them around, I guess. We definitely don't have to go in order. What's this? That's a pocket. It's kind of bluish. It would be nice there. I could take more of that brown off. Yeah, so sometimes family can be nuts. Especially this family, right? I don't know. I kind of want to take some of that off over there. Is this a duh or is this a what do you think? Okay, but then I wanted to get this on there too. So I don't know how I'm going to do that. And maybe I'll just add some nutty things to the journal. Should I just... Can I rip this and put that on there too? Maybe. I better check and see if I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So I'm going to do a shout out today for Linda D. I'm just reading this as I'm ripping it. Tropical Hawaii, sunny California, the Amazon rainforest in Peru. These are all locations where they grow these nuts. And Carol at Crinkled Path, she's in California, where the nut trees are. I don't know how much is going to fit on there, so let me just do this. Mr. Possum's getting closer with the mower. We'll probably put it away after today, though. We had a very heavy frost. I wanted to get that little nut in there. Can I? Can I? Maybe if I rip around it a lot closer. So Linda D is so much fun to wash. She is the queen of the trashy. Queen of the trashy. Her trashies are amazing. I ripped that nut. You know what? I'm going to take that nut off. It's just not working for me. That's better. Okay, that works. That works. She is the queen of the trashies. Her trashies are awesome, but she's also, I think, like the queen of collage. Her collage, here's Linda over here. Her collages are just amazing. The way she takes all different images and works them into, like they tell a story almost. They're like storytelling collages. Like this gecko. See? She just doesn't paste different things together. The gecko is popping out of this wreath of flowers. It's got this fancy drink in the background with these, the mint and things. And then she added a butterfly. And then it's painted around the edge. And she put a little gnome over there because she knows I love my gnomies. And there's another little gnome over there. So it's like the gecko is holding up the two gnomes. So it's like a whole story here. All right. This was in the pocket. Need to make sure I put it back where it was. And I had a clip on it because it's not a very big pocket, but yeah, I wanted to put a dangle on that paper clip, but I didn't get there yet. Okay. So first I'm going to glue down her picture. Titi's watching everything I do. She moved over to the table next to me. She's like hanging over my shoulder. I ran the sweeper for a couple minutes this morning. The rug was really bad. And I was moving some winter clothes upstairs from downstairs. And I think I brought up a bunch of dust with me too. Anyway, so I went to put it on the porch because if I put it out on the front porch, Mr. Possum will empty out the little basket. My glue is clogged. Stand by. Now that made a mess. The top came off the glue over there where I had it upside down in the rack, and glue is, I got a puddle of glue I gotta go clean up. But I'll get there. I will get there. Do that later. Might be easier if I let it dry a little bit, then I could just sort of pick it off. Okay, family of nuts. Gonna go right here. So I was talking about Linda being the queen of collage. One of my favorite things that she does is the Collage My World, and she does these huge, intricate cities of collage buildings and things. And you know, I can tell you, I've been to a bunch of art galleries, and her collages are better than things I've seen in art galleries. All right, I think what I'm going to do, since I have this out, is just I might save this. I can use that. I can put I can put somebody in here and use that as their label. Oh, the pistachios. I thought maybe I could take some of these illustrations and maybe decorate some of these pages. Oh, let me journal on this first. I just put, sisters can be sweet or salty. And now I was just thinking about adding in, these are the labels from packs of paper that I just schmooed with color. Schmooed with color. That's old wallpaper there. Coloring book. Pages from something. See, I think I can add like, oh, excuse me. I can add some nuts to the page, but still then put a, you know, like a picture on it. So this one looks like a heart. And Linda's got chickens. If you're a big chicken fan, she'll tell you the story about her chickens. What is this? Let's see. This is a pocket on that side. Oh, the cat jumped up to my neck. She tried to do that while I was running the sweeper. Oh, I was telling that story. I keep getting interrupted here. And, so I was putting the sweeper out on the front porch, and, you know, sometimes when I'm carrying things, she likes to sneak out underneath my feet. And she ran outside. She's not an outside cat, even though she thinks she is. And then I had to go out and get her. Luckily, she usually comes when I call her. I'm trying to keep the heart shape, but take a little bit off the edge. Like that. Okay, just a little tiny bit more. Get the little nut there off. There. See, now that just adds to the background. It'll be ready for put a nut on that page. Get some glue on that. Oops. Not going to be anything left in this pretty soon, but that's okay. Maybe they'll send me another one. I don't belong to them. I don't belong to Costco's anymore, so I guess at some point they'll stop sending them. Oh, everybody got these amazing Amazon catalogs. Oh my gosh. And I'm a Prime member. I've been for a while, but I never get the catalog. I should contact them and ask them why I don't get the catalog. Last year, Dolores sent me a catalog. It was so sweet of her. Dolores is another nut in my journal. I could shout out for Dolores too. But I like to do one shout out per video. So we'll do Dolores next time. So I think that'll work right there. This is Braille paper. It leaves a really nice texture. All right, now what do I do with this? So I keep adding more nuts. Should I wait until I journal? I can go journal about something else. On this I have to dry. So what am I going to do with this? Should I make a pocket? Should I sew it? Should I cut out the nuts on the sides? I could do this. So we want it to look like a trashy. Drake's Cakes. Let's see. Is it too big? All right, I'm going to think of something absolutely awesome to do with this. I'll be right back. I know I keep thinking I should make a pocket out of it. And I tried it on a couple different pages and it was just too big. So I'm thinking, what if, where are these pistachios from? California. I don't know where they were made. I love this gluten-free. These are gluten-free pistachios, duh. Captain Obvious. That's like on the bag of potato chips. It says the potatoes were farm grown. I'm like, okay. Where else do you grow potatoes? You grow potatoes on a farm. Whoops, get a little close to that. Don't you grow potatoes on a farm? Don't farmers grow potatoes? I don't think they make them like in a machine shop yet, do they? Okay, I gotta dry this out. Trim the top. All right, so how are we doing here? Now, what if I can get one of those in? I could save the other one for something else. Maybe. Sometimes you can cut with a cutter. This cutter doesn't open. I find it very strange that this cutter does not open. Can I get Wonderful in there? Maybe. Ooh, lightly salted. Yes, lightly salted, lightly salted. Let's see, is that too big for here? Yeah, where's my small one? I'll just cut it. What did I say on the other page? Sweet or salty? Let's give her a lightly salted. Let's give her a lightly salted. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Trashing is so much fun. I don't want to cover her face though when I wrote up there. Okay, let's make this a little smaller. Go right to the points. Sometimes taking off just a little bit makes a big difference. I can put it there. Here, put it down here. Oh, I think I put it down there. Yes, look at that. I can't see with the cat in my face here. Yeah, she's back. She climbed on my shoulder, then she jumped off, and then she jumped back on my lap. And now she's trying to climb up in my face. All the usual, the usual, the usual. Okay, now this is plastic. Oh, this is sticky. So, should I use the beacon glue? It won't open. Oh, come on. Here we go. I don't think there's too much left in this one. But I got a whole bunch more. I went crazy buying these up at some point. Lightly salted. Yes, 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 yes. You could always add to a page. Love it. Okay. I was doing something, right. It doesn't really matter where I put this. There's a pocket on that side. Okay, if I do it this way, what? I can just make it a background on this page, but then on this side, I can make it a, you know, something you could slip something in there. Right, Linda? Linda says, yeah. So I think I can do that. It's a little short, but you know what? I'm not going to cut it anymore. I'm going to leave it just the way it is, and I'm going to glue it down on here, and then I will do the other side. So let's see. Oh, this is that plastic again. All right, let me get a new bottle of, or do I have another open one? Oh, I have another open one. Glue City here. All right, let's put this one back upside down because there's not much in there. And you can stop reminding me that I got a puddle of glue. Oh, this isn't open. I'm sorry. Got a puddle of glue over here that I have to clean up. Okay. We'll use a new one. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, when you open up these glues, you got to take the foil off. And make sure the plastic comes with it. Okay, the plastic came with that one. Sometimes the plastic seal doesn't come with it. And it's and you could be squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and get nothing out. Anybody live up in the UP? Michigan, Minnesota? Anybody getting snow? We had a heavy frost. That's as close as we got. Okay, I hope this holds the plastic. If it doesn't, then we'll just do something else with it. Do I want to shmoo it around? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so get this down to the edge. I guess I could have cut that a little straighter, but that's okay. Pause them straight, pause them straight. Well, we won't put anything on this page till we see that beacon glue holds this down. Yuck. Okay, now this side, I want to put a tuck. So I'm going to glue this down on the side like this. I'm going to put a little bit more glue down here just for extra funsies. I could always trim that later. Okay, this will probably take a while to dry to set that plastic on there. I got some clips on it. So I just might make this a short video of working in my Nutty. Although I could probably get another small something in there. Ooh. I think I will. I think I'll keep going. I'm sorry. I was just going to quit. And now I'm going to put some pistachios on this green page. I got to do something with that coffee label too. Not today. Yeah, this is what's nice about having different journals to work in at the same time. You can, oh, you just want to play with some trash, or you want to make a cover, or you feel like working on signatures, or you're in a painty mood or a sketchy mood. Look at that. Put the pistachios on that bright green. I mean, this is like perfect. How could I pass that up, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, this is thin, so I'm going to put mostly glue stick. Uh-oh. Ooh, good thing we're going to Walmart tomorrow. I think I only have one more glue stick. I was going to go out and watch the birds on the suet feeders, but they won't come around while Mr. Possum is mowing. So I decided to just sit down, do something fun. Sharing at connections of lives and interests. Always says, keep the fun in all you do. Okay, now what I just do in that top. Pay attention to what you do and all that you do. That should be my saying. Pay attention to what you're doing. Okay. Throw that mess over there. Love it, love it. Oh, here's a spoon with some nuts. Can I fit that on there? Let's see. So what else is going on? Let's see now. I believe I have enough things to put in my Hello Autumn journal. Yeah, my Hello Autumn journal to finish that up. And things are ready to put in my October journal. I just have way more things I want to journal about than time to do it. Oh, this is floating around because I had my eye exam. I thought I would use that on a page in one of the journals. I don't know. One of the journals. Okay, this glue stick has about had it. Use it to the very last drop. Put a spoon of nuts on that pocket. Love it, love it. Okay, now that's it. Oh, that's it. I added 2 more things. So just kind of building up the journal a little bit. As you can see, it's mostly kind of blank. Sometimes I do my building up on each page, and sometimes I'll just go ahead and put a few things in there. I did make tucks and pockets in this journal though. This has got a double pocket, so I can make some journaling cards. Okay, well that's it. Thank you for coming along today. I'm going to save my nutty pictures. I'm starting my collection of, oh, I've been down. Starting my collection of things that say nuts or are nuts or look nutty. Or look nutty. So I will put these in here. So now I know where the nutty things are. Should I label it? Nutty. Some of my bags are actually labeled. Actually labeled. Did I have this on my list? Let's see. I'm looking at my list here. And I don't know that I had this on my list. I might not have had it on my list of things to put in there. No, I don't. Lots of things on this list. Yes, 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 says right there. Kathy, Nutty. All right, all right. I found on my list. I was going to write this list over into my little workbook, but I didn't. But yes, something crossed off on the list. Yay! Let's celebrate that. Yay! All right. So I'll let this sit here a little bit, and then when this is dry, I will take off the clips and move on to another journaling adventure. Thanks for coming along today. Happy Trash Tuesday. Happy True Junk Journaling. Bye-bye.